Hey, so I wanted to share with you guys how everything's going back here with my little grow station and what my next steps are going to be after this for growing my garden. So my dahlias I had put into Ziploc bags like these ones, and a lot of them had started sprouting really well, but a few of them had started to get a little bit moldy, and I just wanted to prevent that from happening. So I put them all in dirt like this and moistened them a little bit so that they get a little bit better airflow under these lights here. And these are the ones my Golden Spectre ones are the ones I'm actually fairly suspicious about, and my Arabian Night. So I've left those in the bags, and we'll kind of see if they develop any diseases in the future. Here is my beautiful little eucalyptus. They're doing so well here. And I've actually also transferred my snapdragons into Ziploc bags like this as well, out of the big tin that I had them in. Because I think I'm going to try and re-sprout a variety that didn't seem to germinate in that way. So my next step today is I'm going to take all of these eucalyptus and I'm going to put them into little pots to grow on their own to get a bit bigger. And I'm going to start planting my dahlia seeds next in my hydroponics, because those I'm gonna have to really give them a lot of time to really start sprouting, and because they need to be a really decent size before you plant them outside, or else they're really susceptible to dying, and because of the cold weather that we can sometimes get those cold snaps at night, even in the late spring, early summer. So come along and you guys can see what I'm up to next.
So I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to be taking my eucalyptus out of my hydroponics and taking the starters and putting them into these little individual grow buckets, cups, whatever you want to call them, and replacing the hydroponics with my dahlia seeds so I get some starters going from there. There's my little eucalyptus there. They're so tiny, and they grow in these sponges, which make it really easy to take them out. And I've never really had any problem with the roots getting through and growing just fine, which has been great. I decided to take some of the water that was already fertilized from my hydroponics that they'd been growing in and really give them a good drink with that. And I put them on this plastic thing because I realized the water was getting everywhere and I needed a little place for them to be able to soak up some of that excess drink. Now the sponges I always pre-soak in some water ahead of time so they really get nice and damp. And then I just topped up some of the fertilizer in my hydroponics water as well, just to make sure that they were really good. These are the dahlia seeds that I'm using, and it's kind of a roll of the dice. So I was hoping that I picked 4 that I'm gonna like and that they're gonna grow. I didn't have success growing all of the ones I planted last year. Only 1 of the 4 grew. So hopefully I have a little bit better success this year with them. And then I just put the caps back on my hydroponics to keep it nice and hydrated and humid. Flick the light on. Fingers crossed they all do well. Gave my eucalyptus one more little drink. And that's how we'll end it. Keep checking back to see how things are going, and I'll keep updating you on how I'm changing things and how things are looking.